Oh, hello everybody. Greg Smith here with Backwoods Cryptids, and my wife and researcher for Backwoods Cryptids has came across a very interesting news article this morning. She would be kind enough to pull it up on her phone since I'm using this to... We'll give her a minute. She's also talking to a friend about private matters. Yeah, apparently, let me give you the short version. Dogman sightings in Georgia. Oh yes. So not only do we have the big hairy man of the forest, now we got the big dog man of the forest in the backwoods of northwest Georgia. Alright. Thank you, honey. News sightings of mysterious cryptid continue across the state of Georgia. That's the headline. This is written by an April Killian. I may be butchering the name, I'm sorry. Sightings of mysterious cryptid have been ongoing for decades across the state of Georgia. Those that have seen this strange creature say it defies explanation. It has the head and face of a wolf or dog. Yet it has a humanoid-like body with the ability to stand and walk upright because of its canine-like appearance. Researchers in the cryptid community have named it Dogman. And judging from eyewitness accounts, the creature is lurking in the backwoods of Georgia. Here are a few of the numerous eyewitness reports from across the state, including two never-before-published accounts that were recently submitted by Newsbreak followers. Backroad adventure. Me and my buddy were driving through Savannah, Georgia, headed for Florida. We decided to get off the interstate in Savannah and drive the rest of the way on the back roads. My buddy made a joke that we were going to see a Sasquatch. He had no idea what was about to happen. It was 3 a.m. in the morning, so there weren't many cars now at all. We were driving along a dark stretch of road that I think was Highway 17 when we saw something that looked like a wolf or a big dog, or a really big dog. It was on the opposite edge of the roadway, and it looked like it was eating something. My buddy saw it too. He said it looked like a big wolf. When he turned around to get a better look, and the headlight shined on it, this thing stood up on two legs and took a couple of steps forward toward the car. I almost crapped myself. My mind was trying to wrap around what I was seeing. And I'm not gonna lie, I felt a fear that was real. My buddy was from Sasquatch, dude. I told you. It did sort of look like a Bigfoot because it was big and covered in fur like you would expect. But this thing had a head like a wolf. The thing I remember most is it had a really long arms that looked like human hands. So this thing stood about 20 feet away for maybe 30 seconds. Gave a low growl, made a snort of sort of a grimace, and ran towards the woods. It ran on two legs at first, but then dropped down to all fours and really took off. It literally looked like a guy in a fur suit with a wolf head. I don't think any human can run on all fours with that kind of natural movement. It was somebody in a suit. It was pumping like Mr. Universe and sort of deformed. This happened in 2023 toward the end of August. That's one of the accounts we're talking about. Here's another one. At Cloudland Canyon State Park, which is close to my home. Me and my wife were camping near Cloudland Canyon, somewhere off the trail in the middle of nowhere. We had a big lab / husky mix. And I've never seen him afraid of anything. On the first two nights, he acted uneasy and restless all night. We kept getting a slight whiff of skunk spray, so we chalked it up to that. third night of camping, there was a really bright full moon. It was bright enough that we didn't even need flashlights to clearly clearing where we had our tent. About 2 or 3 in the morning, both of us woke up to a horrible smell. It was like a mix of skunk and dog poop. In fact, I checked the tent real quick to make sure our dog hadn't done his job in there. That's when he was up under our covers hiding. I never seen him do that. About that time, my wife told me to listen because she heard something outside the tent. I grabbed my Glock. That's when this thing, whatever it was, got between our tent and the moon. Just right where it was casting a dim shadow on our tent. We both saw the silhouette of this thing. At one point it turned sideways and we could see that it looked like a muzzle or some kind of mask sticking out from its face. It stood up for what felt like forever, but it's probably only a few seconds. Before we could hear it walk away, I jumped as fast as I could out of the tent to catch whoever or whatever this was in our camp in the middle of the night. I guess it heard me stop just short of the end of the clearing and turned around. Now, this whole time, mind you, I'm still telling myself that it was some weirdo in a costume or a mask. But I swear, what I saw was no mask, no costume. Couldn't have been human. This thing had been 8 foot tall, built like a linebacker, and looked dark, like it was covered in hair. No clothing that I could see. The way it showed its teeth to me was no mask, and its eyes had some kind of weird glow. No light reflection, but an actual glow. That's when I felt a wave of absolute fear come over me. It's weird, but it's like this thing was projecting the fear into my core. After what felt like forever, it turned and walked away into the woods. Pretty soon, the worst of my fears left, and the same bad smell faded. I didn't take any more chances though. I started a fire and kept watch outside the tent until dawn. That's when we packed up and hightailed it out of there. You know, I used to make fun of people who said they saw Bigfoot or weird stuff like that, but not anymore. I know what I saw, and I hope I never do again. This happened in 2023. And this account was submitted straight directly to Newsbreak. And again, Cloudland Canyon's not that far from my home. Well, that's the main one I want to tell y'all about was the one close to my house.
Did they say they smell a skunky smell?
Yeah. I guess it is us.
Well, that was very interesting of me to find this morning. I sent it to him as soon as I seen it. And here he comes.
There. Alright, well y'all, that's pretty much it. It's the story about the Benjamin. Okay, Benjamin Mahler. What's up? Yeah, folks, that is literally the only thing I wanted to go on here and read that little news article, because that was actually in our news feed, on our news app, not Facebook, but on our news app, the Newsbreak app. Thought y'all might find that interesting. So apparently I got Dogman sightings real close to my house. So till next time, y'all, watch yourself in the woods. Oh, Bobby Sledge, yes, that's right, next weekend. Stay tuned for either videos or lives, because it's the 4th annual Squad Shop coming up. And I'm going. It's going to be awesome. Bunch of other folks too. Bobby Sledge, I love you too, brother. Y'all, the Squatch Show is going to be awesome. It's at a place called Squatch Farms in South Pittsburgh. All the spots, unfortunately, have already been booked. So, better luck next year if you want to come check it out. But yeah, so that Dogman sighting up in Cloudland Canyon, again, that's not far from my home. So, till later, y'all. Stay safe out there. And be careful. Oh, one more thing. I do have 2 new videos I'm working with right now, trying to edit all the little pieces together. So I'll have possibly 2 videos dropping this week. Until then, y'all stay safe. Keep an eye out for the videos live next weekend. And y'all have a good time. Stay safe.